Start.
Welcome back, disc golf fans, to the 2024 River Riot 2, coming to you from Florence, Alabama, presented by Visit the Shoals. We are back here at the club at Cypress. If you haven't watched the front nine of this final round, pause, go back, watch that, then join us once again. We're back in the booth here, Asian Productions, bringing you this commentary. I am Felix.
And I am Conrad. Yeah, Conrad, we had a lot of good action here on the front nine. Let's take a look at the leaderboard to see who did what. We see Logan has fallen off of the lead. Now he's in fourth place, and we have a tie up top with Calvin and Harper.
Yes, super tight battle here.
Let's get into hole 10. There's a par 3 coming in at 465 feet. You have OB lining the left and the right with the cart path for the entirety of the hole and behind the basket. If you're going to play it safe, you want to lay up to somewhere in the middle with the greenery so that you have an easy pitch up to the basket. But if you're going for it, got to make sure to temper your speed and not go too far past the basket so that you still have a look at the bird. I think every player we have on this card has the power to get there if they want. So let's just see how they play it.
Calvin flirting with his right side. There's a lot of limbs over there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
Plays it off of the cart path inside the circle, just looking back at the basket there.
That was an optical illusion. I thought he hit about 13 branches on the way there. This is turned. Also heading right side.
Yeah, this is turned, and oh, he did find a branch that knocked him straight down. Luckily, he stayed in bounds this time.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny's just striping this down there, turning around, walking off. This is exactly what he wanted.
Get a little bit of skip.
And he is there inside the circle as well.
See the flag moving a little bit there, right to left.
And Logan going for a hyzer approach in.
He's going to hit that little patch there. Always ramps his disc forward. He always seems to hit that one patch.
Maybe that's what he's aiming for.
Absolutely. He's there every time. Let's see if he runs it. Normally he lays it up. He doesn't really play this hole for the birdie, but might have to attack here, being a couple strokes off.
There's Harper with that green disc, just putting it right at the pedestals, securing his par there.
So he stepped it off. This looks like he's going for it here.
He may feel the need to catch up those strokes.
Oh, no.
Oh, he misses everything and throws that out of bounds.
Wow. And now has this left for his comeback.
And it does not stay.
That may do it. I mean, I know it's still relatively early, but
yeah, with the clean rounds that Harper and Calvin have going and have already showed on this course. Oh,
Johnny, little low. That's two rounds in a row. He's had to look for the birdie and hasn't converted.
Yeah. I don't know if this one had to do with the wind, unlike the first round at this course.
Calvin knocking it down, 27 down so far.
So with that, he's going to take the outright lead.
He is, yeah. Johnny converts on the par, so keeping it, well, not keeping it now. It's a two-stroke lead for Calvin over Johnny.
Staying in the mix, though, for sure.
Yeah.
Still have 8 holes to go. Harper putting in his par, and Logan unfortunately taking another double.
Wow. Well, we come to a hole that Logan likes to attack. This one, hole 11, par 3, 380-foot tunnel shot here. A little bit of openness towards the left-hand side here as you get towards the end of this flight here. A little bit of hard pan right around this last tree. Can kind of trickle your disc back on over to the right if you're going with the forehand. Backhand, a much more difficult shot to execute, and the disc will be falling away from the actual target towards the end of its flight. Advantage to the forehand players here. Got it down just a little bit too early. Didn't quite hit the hard pan there to give him the skip.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be outside the circle with a putt there. A clean look, though. This looks like he's tracking, but a little early, so he's outside the circle as well. Hopefully he won't be too obstructed looking at the basket there.
Saw Johnny pipe this yesterday with that grace.
Mm-hmm.
He's done it again. Just has to beat that last tree, and does.
Yeah. Yes. Inside the circle, look at it. That's what you can't ask for any more from backhand than that.
No, not at all. Logan, is this a little early again? It is.
So Calvin's up first. Again, an unobstructed view. Ooh, just low.
Right at it.
Mm-hmm.
Logan has the window.
Mm.
Oh, man, it's just been the theme of the weekend, unfortunately, for Logan Bowers. Harper this time has dad and grandma with him. Count
Nice
it.
putt for the bird.
What a clutch putt there for Harper Thompson.
Johnny with this long straddle. And
Gets
it's
it.
in there as well.
Johnny playing that Masters golf, putting it right in the shade.
Logan for his par.
And we're going to have a tie once again at the top here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Brandon.
Hole 12, a par 5 coming in at 805 feet. You want to get out of this tunnel area and as close to or past the amp pin as possible. Your next shot is going to be uphill. You do have OB on the right that goes all the way to the basket as far as inside the bullseye of the basket. You want to miss these saplings that have been planted and also miss the backside slope of this green because there is a huge potential for a rollaway.
Yesterday, Harper was not able to get out of this gap cleanly on his drive. And we have a repeat of yesterday.
Why you have to mention that, man?
Well,
just because you're doing commentary don't mean you have to bring up old stuff. Johnny is...
Get in the bucket. Oh! Okay. Yeah! That's awesome, right?
Yes, it's awesome. It is awesome. What is hilarious is Jenny and I were still back there, and we were talking about this before he threw. about the potential for a black ace on this hole. Because the card before them also had somebody that was right up against the AM basket.
Jeez. Logan getting a late kick there. Almost all the way out.
So we got a few people in scramble mode here trying to save something on this par 5. The scores being what they are, you don't want to leave anything out there. Scoot up, scoot up. Yep.
It does.
That's exactly where you want to be.
Good shot there. He was in a similar spot yesterday. Yesterday he went with the backhand, this time opting for the forehand and got that extra ground play to help out at the end of the flight there.
Mm-hmm. Definitely want to be on the flats versus trying to do that uphill run up, trying to generate power to get to the pin.
Logan just trying to get around the Mando and get himself in position for a third shot. He's executed that.
That works well.
Gotta be careful on this shot because you're throwing a blind shot here, and OB can come into play if you're not too particular about where you put the disc. On that right side.
Ooh. Wow.
Just curls up in time.
Yeah. So like the throw was fine. It was just the ground play that could have led to Johnny almost black aced again.
Getting it up and over. And flirting with that left side, but thankfully that part of the cart path is not out of bounds. It's further down.
Mm-hmm.
It separates hole 15, I believe, from this fairway.
And he's swinging this over OB to get back to the pin, and does get a little bit of roll to the circle's edge. So
got about 20 feet of extra roll that didn't really deserve.
That was a full 30 feet.
Yeah. Logan really
that right
pushing
there is what
his
you want
right
to do.
side.
Mm-hmm. Beginning to stop right under the basket. Sigh of relief from him there.
Mm-hmm.
Calvin doing the same.
Good touch there.
Mm-hmm. Johnny also wants to just put this under the basket. There's too much danger around to actually run it from there. But you feel like Harper has to.
Ooh, did it sit?
It does, but it
does.
stays safe. Johnny tapping in for his birdie.
Breaking the hole down beautifully, playing it smart. After nearly getting the ace, settles for the birdie.
I really want to see. I want to see Jenny in the comments when she sees, because she didn't see her back was turned when he did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, hole 13, a par 4, 717 feet. Double mandatories here, right and left of these trees. Have to take the center gap here. The slope right to left kind of guides your disc towards the end of its flight. Back into the natural landing zone, somewhere just around these last sets of trees here. If you can get more further over to your left, the better your options are going to look for your second shot to approach the screen here, which also slopes right to left. A couple of late guardians here, and very close and tight out of bounds long of this hole.
Johnny has sent this one.
Again. That's twice.
He's happy he has turned you once again. Twice.
Come on out. Oh yeah. Boom.
Right towards
Is
you.
everyone
Watch out.
just coming towards me, basically?
He
Is there a
threw
bounty
that-
out on me?
Yeah, it looked like he threw a mid-range like at 50% with that swing, and it got all the way down there.
It did.
Logan with that green Emperor. He looks to play this more towards that flat left side.
Mm-hmm. And that is just about where he wants to be.
See if he's going to be pinched if he's gone too far left and he brings in that left side bush line there. Ooh, that's quite a bit of turn on this one.
It's not coming back the same as the others, but it came back just enough.
He's on the top of that ridge there, so should have a couple different options. He tried the spike forehand hyzer yesterday and ended up kind of bouncing and taking a bad roll OB. Looks like he's lining up the same type of shot. Oh no, he's going lower.
Nope, he went low. Trying to punch through, kind of made it, but kind of got a little roll away too. He's going to be outside the circle. That's going to be a difficult putt with the OB looming right behind it.
Johnny filters through, but gets all the way down back to the flats. Gonna have a longer uphill look there with possibly those crepe myrtles in the way.
Yep. And if you were Logan Bowers, that's what you're looking for right there.
Yeah.
Nice little forehand approach. Put him right next to the basket. Now Calvin went high and got the sit down action, unlike Harper yesterday.
Very nice touch. Fortunate result there. Johnny wanted no part of that, just pitching around it.
I mean, you have that hard pan, the OB there, everything's sloping away. Even just a cage hit can lead to additional strokes.
Oh, got it.
Basket doing work.
Big time. Teamwork there to bring home that birdie. You got to have it, though, down the stretch here. Especially with Calvin being so close for his birdie.
Yeah.
He connects. So keeping it at a 1-stroke advantage so far. Beautifully played hole there for Logan Bowers, executing it the way he wanted to break it down.
Johnny having to settle for a par there.
But a scoreable hole coming up.
Hole 14, the long signature par 5, coming in at 1,074 feet. This pinch point here with the OB on the left is where you ideally want to land. That path on the left is OB the entire length of the hole. You also have some water this year. Last year there wasn't water in there. They did have it marked as OB, but this year there's water that also pinches you as you come towards the basket. So it is a eagleable hole, but you have to weigh the decisions of potentially going OB as you approach.
Calvin getting a lot of turn on this disc.
This one looked like he actually threw it.
Yeah, that needs to stable up, and it does.
Thank you.
He's in front of Conrad, so perfect shot.
Yeah.
I say Conrad like it's not me, but yeah. Ooh, this one is, I thought it was leaking to the left. It still kind of is. It's threatening the OB.
Is it low enough to spike?
Oh,
no, that's going
no.
to big skip left out of bounds.
So he's going to lose some distance there as well. Taking at the last place that it crossed.
Pushing
And
all
Harper,
of the right side.
Yep, playing a lot more of the right side than he did the day before. And these, I don't know what those trees are exactly, or if they're going to be crepe myrtles or not, but they're going to be a problem once they start to develop.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So he landed in the bed of one, which may affect his footing. Here's Johnny landing in between two, so that'll be fine.
Yeah, his footing should be good there. See if that little sapling there is going to affect his line of sight. So taking this one back here, Logan now playing for the hyzer, trying to minimize the damage here.
Oh,
Shot, Logan.
and he makes it to inside the circle on his second shot after the OB stroke. Wow.
So, yeah, we saw him eagle it yesterday, and that's just about as close as his second shot was yesterday with him being further back.
Yeah.
And Johnny pulled this one right. And
And he finds
trickles.
the OB.
This looks
This
early.
going into the
And
into the crepe myrtle and gets deflected
That's
out
out
of
of
bounds
bounds.
right next to it. So this is a slight opening for Calvin.
taking the higher line, trying to spike it in. This needs to hurry up and get down.
Oh no.
That's
Finds the cart path and just proceeds to stay OB.
It looked like he cleared the tree line before he went OB. We're going to see what spot they give him once he gets up there.
Yeah.
Harper pretty much went straight out of bounds where the disc is, so that's the mark that he is given. That green
He has
approach disc
The
again.
green disc in his hand.
Stop. Okay.
Yep. I was a little concerned there too, like he's going towards the OB.
Yeah.
That is a pinchy.
Mine. It is yours?
Yep.
Okay.
Unless somebody else write my name on this.
Oh no. Conspiracy.
Selling them for big dollars.
Johnny having to contend with all kinds of elements here.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
What a beautiful shot.
Great recovery.
Okay, so Calvin got the pretty favorable spot up there, which is about where I thought he went out.
Yeah.
Just laying it up. Logan for the birdie still, even with the out of bounds.
Wow.
Yeah, it was probably about here. Yeah.
Harper making par with his OB stroke. Just now realizing everyone on the card went OB at some point.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Logan on the drive. Calvin and Harper on their second shots. Johnny on his second shot. Wow. Yeah.
Does that count as a...
Is it turbo? It's more the coin flip putt. And another par 5 here as we come up to hole 15. This one 987 feet, a little bit shorter here. Not nearly the same amount of elevation. Drone going to fly you up the right hand side there. A lot of these guys are going to land somewhere where the drone started turning there to then approach either on the left side or the right side. Right side a little bit tighter with a few more trees to contend with. Also the little bit of a shorter route if you go the right side. Left side a little longer but opens up more towards the end there. Difficult one to get out of bounds, as this cart path that you see running through here does not actually become out of bounds until you get up to the green, where it becomes OB long. Logan Firebird forehand right into the valley.
Seems well positioned to go to the right side.
Not quite going to hold the turn here for Calvin, but really anywhere out there is fine. You can navigate your way up to the green for a potential birdie.
Harper following Calvin's route out there to the left. And Johnny with the same type of shot that he threw on the second round.
Yeah, just kind of a little bit too turned over, a little bit too low. Didn't give it the height to be able to fight back out. So similar spot. Is he going roller here?
It looks like he's going roller.
He is.
Definitely did not do that the second round.
Not a bad result. They're going to have some weird uphill footing to kind of contend with on the third shot. but he cut off a good amount of distance. Logan yanked that one. He'll have a couple different looks from there as well.
Yeah, he definitely was looking to play up the right side, but now he's kind of in between the two, and the cart path that he's on is not OB. Got Harper going with another roller here. He did one yesterday. Let's see how this one turns out.
This is moving more right. I like this. And in the flats.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to have the same type of options that he had from the other position. The other position was a little further up. Oh, yeah, another roller.
Yeah, if you can get more up now the fairway, that needs to curl.
Yeah, he was actually trying to go for the green on that one, but he is caught up in the Guardians.
Those are about 60, 70 out.
Yeah.
That last clumping there.
That came out low.
He's shorted this upshot twice now.
Yeah.
Johnny's got the big gap on the left, tighter gap on the right. He decides I'm just going to go over all of them. But unfortunately gets caught up and trickles to the front side of that bunker there.
At least it doesn't make it out of the bunker, and I think technically inside the circle the way it looks.
Could be.
So a lot of uphill putting coming from Johnny.
Yeah, Logan's got the Harper's got the line here, but never mind, no buts. I take it all back. He's good.
Yeah.
It's a tight one, but he executed it beautifully there with the forehand.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I'm glad that was intentional. The way he was sliding looked like it may not have been. Great recovery shot there.
Yes, very well executed with that OB long there. That could easily have floated too far past and gone OB. Looks like maybe a punch roller here for Calvin to get out.
Yeah.
Also very well done.
Yeah, from where he was, I didn't think he had anything. All right.
Little butterfly floating around Johnny here as he lines up this forehand. Almost throws it in. I thought he would have maybe broken out a turbo there from a knee.
I don't know what factors go into deciding with the turbo.
Yeah. Great birdie there for Calvin.
Johnny gets the par.
Keeping him in contention at 27. 3 strokes back, but still a couple of holes that can be some game changers coming up here.
All right, here we are. Hole 16 is the par 4 downhill coming in at 750 feet. Main objective is to avoid the OB on the left, avoid the OB on the right, and get to this ideal landing area right about here. This will give you 2 options to approach up to the basket, around this tree, to the green, still avoiding the OB that is right next to the basket. That was a scary release for me because it was drifting right towards OB, but Calvin knows what he's doing, and he is right out in the open.
Yeah.
It's just a forehand chip away. Harper makes the correction from what he did round 2 with flirting with the OB and finds the middle there. Just making it past that ditch that you don't want to be in.
Yeah, that's the one to avoid out here. This tree on the right just seems to be a magnet for plastic sometimes. And that's going to avoid it. Okay.
I know when I played the hole, I was aiming for that tree knowing that my disc would break before it got there, so.
Yeah.
Johnny makes it out there, stays clear of the OB. He'll be up first. Sneaking under the tree, past the basket,
Whoa.
and next to me. So just outside the circle.
Yeah. Little right side hyzer here for Harper. Wind a lot calmer than it was yesterday at this point. This is about where it picked up on the lead card yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You can see there David August working the umbrella trying to keep himself cool as this heat has been unrelenting today.
Calvin with a nice little forehand inside the circle. Not wanting to press his luck with the OB with that angle of approach. And that's
Beautiful.
the Logan Bowers that we're used to seeing.
Yeah. Beautiful touch there with the Toro. Johnny with a long look here. Circle 2.
Oh, yeah.
Cans it. Let's get a second look at that one. Right side on hyzer. Finishing right into the chains. Beautifully executed putt there for JohnE McCray.
Calvin with a nice birdie putt as well.
Staring right at the out of bounds.
Mm-hmm. With a kind of short basket. When the baskets aren't like all the same height, it really can create some nuances there that can throw you off, but not really affecting these players here on this hole.
Yeah. Very well played so far. Logan here with the drop in for his birdie as well.
Giving us the star frame.
2 holes left to go. Hole 17, the last par 3 on this course. 387-foot shot here. Pretty much straight away down the fairway here. The crepe myrtle in the center there. You can either go left inside of it, go over the top, or if you're a psychopath, you can try to go right of it. Then have your disc finish on over towards the left-hand side. If you can land it somewhere around this path here, your disc should settle in nicely near the green. Anything past that, and then you're flirting with a possible skip away and leaving you a longer putt. To sit and dig, and it does. What a shot!
I don't know what that could mean anything. I mean, it hit the top and rolled a 40.
No, you are under the basket, buddy.
Yeah.
That's a great shot. Great H run, I'll say.
Yep.
Harper here.
No.
He got myrtled.
He did.
But like from the tee, that is your aiming point because you really can't see anything else.
Logan taking the psychopath route. The skinniest gap there is. Unfortunately, doesn't quite get the skip back over. So that's going to be a long look.
Yeah.
This might be 2 inside. Unless
I
that's a
think
straight
so.
disc. Oh, and it gets the cart path skip.
So he's going to have that coming back. I don't think he'll have any canopy to worry about, though. That's the only concern I have with going long is that you have that to come back to.
Couple of deep breaths here for Harper with 1 hole left. This is one you have to get. Calvin is inside of 15.
And just didn't stay up for him. He'll be able to tap that out and take the par, but he knows that's going to be a stroke given away to Calvin.
It's going to force him to try to be overly aggressive on 18 and try to get an eagle.
Ooh.
Just to put any kind of pressure on Calvin.
Another step bid by Logan didn't fall, and Johnny's hits chains but doesn't stay in. A little too high. There's Logan coming back for his par.
Yep. Good cleanup there. Fortunately, this is he's going to be kicking himself for this round, and had a couple of hiccups there that cost him
Yeah, it's really just those 2 holes that really killed the momentum and put a hamper on the round.
Yeah, he's just been, like we said, he's been very close all weekend, but there's just been something there that just didn't click.
All right, we have hole 18, par 5. We're gonna make it through these 2 crepe myrtles on this 800-foot hole. Ideally, you want to be in front of this crepe myrtle that the drone just threw over. Depending on how aggressive you need to play, you're going to have to contend with both of these trees on the left and the one right here. I mean, on the right and the one right here in the center as you approach to the green. The green does have OB that definitely comes into play on all up shots. So this is a tough one to have to try to play catch up on.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, you kind of you don't wish for your opponent to make a mistake, but you kind of hope that maybe he clips a leaf or something on the way. And this is
I swear he threw the disc. It's somewhere. There it is. Oh, he's under the tree, though.
He's under the tree, yeah. A little bit of an opening here if Harper can get something clean through this gap.
It's clean through the gap. It's going to miss the other crepe myrtle. I think that was a good clap.
It is, and that's why.
Yeah, that is ideal placement.
That is, it's far, but it's reachable, maybe.
Yeah, you do have the uphill approach on your footing.
Yeah.
To contend with and generating the power to get even further uphill to the green, but it's there.
I like this line by Johnny here. Low and driven right through the center of the gap.
That was just like Harper's. Almost called him Logan. Oh, he's under the tree, but he still has a little something to work with here.
Clips something coming out, and that's fading out early. Oh, that may have helped. That was fading further right and may have put him behind those thicker trees. Big shot here. If he can get it on the hillside. Oh.
That limb killed some of his momentum. He could be much closer if it hadn't hit that.
Yeah.
He still has a look, but it's uphill and there's OB immediately behind it.
Yeah, and we saw him go long OB yesterday when he was on the right side in the tree. Logan hates it immediately. Stays safe, though.
You sure he said nice shot? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure he meant it. Johnny right up to the hillside there. Okay, Calvin needs to just get this on the green. Beautiful.
Yeah, that is good enough. He's inside the circle. As long as he is, he'll be able to see every bit of the basket.
Yeah. Okay.
That'd be an easy finish. Harper's really eyeing down this and seeing exactly what he has to do to bring this one into a playoff.
That's not going to do it.
No.
Calvin can now just lay up. Johnny trying to lay up almost accidentally throws it in. For the win.
There you have it. You see our local Brandon Brown is what I call him over there to the left.
Yeah. Getting all the congratulatory handshakes and hugs. What a battle. Harper Thompson, nothing to hang your head over. Tremendous fight all weekend. Just kind of ran into a buzzsaw named Calvin Pettigrew the last 2 rounds. birdie cleanups here.
Shooting a course record on the day, 13 down, taking home $2,285. Your MPO River Riot 2024 winner, Calvin Pettigrew.
Hey, I'd like to shout out my sponsors, Innova Disc, 1010 Disc, all those supporting me, my family, and my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Everybody out here, all the fans, thank y'all, and Levon Wolf for designing the course, all y'all running the tournament. Thank y'all for coming out.
Awesome. Well done, Calvin. Thank you.
Congratulations to Calvin Pettigrew. That local Brandon, I tell you.
Yeah. Taking it down by 2 strokes there. What an exciting battle. It was a fun one all weekend. A hot one, both on the course and weather-wise. We were happy to be a part of it. Again, a big shout out to the Singing River Disc Golf Club. Big thank you to all the sponsors that made this tournament and event possible. Thanks so much for having us out. We always enjoy coming out here. Hope to be back again in the future. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Check us out on all of our socials at Ace Run Pro. And if you want to support us even more, head on over to patreon.com/AceRunPro. Become an Ace Runner to support more coverage like this. Thank you so much for checking out the 2024 River Riot 2. And as always, from all of us at Ace Run Productions,
Let's run it.